frame. They made a terrible shot in the 5th frame, but crossed over and struck. So Criss has got to feel like he still has a chance if he could just get lined up.
Got a chance.
Oh, he is open on that particular lane 23, the previous
Can I throw
2 times.
He wants to know if he can throw 2 balls. I think that'd be about the only way you're going to make this is to throw 2 balls, but I believe that still is illegal on the Pro Bowlers Tour.
And gets a couple. Oh, Ricky Ward picked that up this week, the 4, 6, 7, 10. This is the championship match of the Bay City Classic. Jason Couch in charge. And Tim Criss right now trails by 55, 71 through 6. Jason Couch working on a strike, although he threw a Brooklyn.
Yeah, and he's still nervous. He doesn't have command of the pair. He has command of the match, but well, he's light on one lane, he's high on the other.
What's going on?
He's asking what's going on, and what's going on is he's lost right now. Now, here he's in a situation where he does want to hook at this, but he just missed the 2-4, which is an easy spare. Now he's got the 3-6 the easy spare. Now he's got the 3 and the 9, which is much tougher.
Started off slowly, 50 under after 3 games this week, 47th after the opening round.
Will that one hook back? A little sarcastic pat on the back.
And Jason Couch up in the 7th, taking a deep breath because he knows he's up by 55, Marshall, but it's not over.
No, right now, gosh, he's praying for marks, which is a scary proposition. Have to stay aggressive.
I didn't do it.
Something distracted Couch, and you can tell he's not completely comfortable on the lanes right now. Oh, he got a Ricky Ward. He made a Ricky Ward, or is that called a messenger strike?
126 or 6.
Watch that head pin go to the sideboard. Now this is, you expect Jason Couch to do that. Bang, there it goes. Does he like it?
Oh yeah, Tim Criss up in the 7th, trying to bring it back, and it's not going to be. And I'll tell you, with Tim Criss, he's flirting with the lowest game ever, national TV. I believe Steve Jarris with a 129. Before that, Steve Neff, I think at the Firestone with 134. So,
well, and if we're going to, in Steve Jarris's defense, Jarris also shot 300 earlier this year in Chattanooga, so he can play.
Brings it back and makes the spare. Tim Criss spares in the 7th. The World Golf Championships, American Express Championship, makes its debut this week from the famed Club de Golf Valderrama in Spain. Sergio Garcia, oh, what an exciting player. And another guy, Tiger Woods, expected to compete for this new title. Coverage begins tomorrow morning at 9 Eastern Time and continues with second-round coverage on Friday on ESPN. ABC Sports will have third-round coverage on Saturday at 1 Eastern, 4 Pacific Time. For more, log on to ESPN.com. Part of the Go Network, Go.com. Tim Criss in the pocket and leaves a stubborn 10 pit.
Well, and not only is Tiger Woods expected to be there, but he's probably expected to win. At least he thinks he will. What a year he's had.
7 titles, I believe, this year.
I guess I should be proud of that shot. Hit the pocket.
Yeah, Criss made a better shot, but he's running out of frames right now, and there really isn't much he can do. He's got, you know, I try and put myself in his position, and if I were out there shooting that game, you wouldn't see any smile at all.
Criss won a big event earlier this year, the PBA National Championship. Jason Couch on a strike in the 8th.
It's still not hooking. Couch throwing a different ball on the right-hand lane we alluded to earlier. It's the same ball with the same layout as the one on the left-hand lane, but it's got a hole in it. That extra hole makes the ball roll a little earlier, but not early enough for Couch's liking.
This isn't a for sure spare.
No, it's a very tough spare. Well, he's got it pretty well in hand right now, as you see the ball hooking back into the spare conversion. Best Criss can do 170. Jason Couch working on 206. Any kind of a mark here. Another great shot. Another Brooklyn shot for Couch. He really throws some very interesting balls. The left-hand lane, he's crossed over 2 times for Brooklyn on the left-hand lane. As you can see, the ball in the 1-3 pocket. That's where I try and throw it. And he had that one nosedive in the first frame. So 3 of the strikes in that lane have been not good.
Oh, one for the good guys. Yeah.
Well, that's great, because really a tough evening for Tim Criss, who led this tournament. Jason Couch, your winner, and picks up his 6th national title.
And the questions of can you win from any spot but number 1 are now over for Couch. He'd be glad not to hear that anymore. A little harder. You got to give him a lot of credit. You know, he only has one reason to keep working out there, and that's his own pride. And boy, I take my hat off to him.
Boy, last year a great year, nearly $140,000 in earnings. And this year again, he won that PBA National Championship and finished 3rd in Reno. So he's had a nice year. Brings it back, sets it in there, just the 4.
Well, it'll be no better than 159 for Tim Criss, and we'll see him again very soon. Really has become one of the
reaction anyway.
When he worked so hard, he was practicing last week after our telecast.
Now he's become one of the better players out on the tour, and he's done it because he works harder than most of the other players. Not a man gifted with the greatest of natural ability. He worked himself into being a top player.
So Couch, winner of the 1999 Bay City Classic.
This is like a victory lap right here.
And just leaves the 3-pin. But Jason Couch, your winner. We'll be back to talk to Jason in a minute.
His trip to the altar took